Thank you very much, Mr. Co-Facilitators, distinguished delegates. I'm speaking on behalf of the Science and Technology Major Group to convey key messages of the scientific community. I also coordinate Puri-Puri-U, an Africa-rooted consortium of 11 higher education institutions committed to advancing developmental disaster risk reduction. Last month, we participated in the World Conference on Disaster Risk Reduction hosted by Japan, a key event for the post-2015 era and now reflected in the Sendai Framework for Disaster Risk Reduction. Now, concerning the means of implementation, the UN Secretary-General's synthesis report highlights key areas through which the critical role of science can be enhanced to better enable sustainable development solutions. The science and technology community strongly supports these recommendations and urges governments to turn them into specific commitments from member states in the declaration. These recommendations include 1, increasing public expenditure in research and development for sustainable development, 2, enhancing support for developing countries, especially LDCs, to allow them to benefit from enhanced access to technologies for sustainable development, and 3, ensuring access to the benefits of knowledge and technology for all, and creating the right incentives for sustainable practices and associated technological innovation. We also underline the urgency to support higher education and capacity building in science, technology and innovation and their application. We recognize that over the next 15 years, socioeconomic and environmental conditions will change, as will our knowledge of the science underpinning the goals, and thus there is a need for a science-based process as knowledge changes and evolves. We also strongly support the Secretary-General's proposal to establish a global platform, building on and complementing existing initiatives and with the participation of relevant stakeholders in relation to science and technology. Several international scientific bodies, ICSU and the International Social Science Council and Future Earth, for instance, have already started working on this. For instance, their recent document on key messages for post-2015. At the national level, implementation of the SDGs requires multi-stakeholder engagement involving government, business, civil society, and the academic and technological communities. Some examples include 1, the process steered by Australia on the SDGs, 2, activities conducted by national research councils and foundations, including the conference actually convened today by the German Research Foundation and the conference on our common future under climate change, co-organized by French scientific institutions, ICSU, UNESCO, and Future Earth. These examples reiterate the value of engaging with the scientific community. You know, some of the best scientists in the world are actually here this week. Please, if you can, take the opportunity to engage with them, both here and beyond, so that we continue to work together constructively into the future. Thank you.